I call Jan Logie.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I rise to take a short call as second speaker for the Green Party on the New Zealand Public Health and Disability Southern DHB Elections Bill. And we've just heard from the previous speaker on behalf of the government about the need to focus on the needs of the community and what's good for patients. And I think this is where we seem to have a disagreement in perception with this government, is the government seems to be telling us that they understand the needs of communities and patients from Wellington better than locally elected representatives could. And that is the view that we've heard again and again from this government in relation to ECAN. And just surprisingly that the government's needs represent those of their vision of a irrigation-heavy economy as opposed to the identified needs of their local community. We've heard it again from this government in terms of the Auckland Transitional Authority plans, where they think they can appoint the commissioners and it would be more appropriate to do so than the Auckland Council. And we're seeing this again here. The Green Party supported the initial appointment of commissioners in the Southern DHB. As has already been pointed out, my colleague Kevin Haig had been raising concerns for over a year before the government took action around some of the financial challenges that were being experienced by that DHB. However, I have not heard any argument from the government about why either midterm elections would not be possible or, as has already been pointed out, as signalled by the Minister initially, that Commissioner could not continue their job alongside locally elected board members. Now, I'd like to hear an argument against that because I'm from Invercargill. I still have family down south and I've worked at Otago University at the med school, and the people I know are absolutely capable of providing fantastic leadership and accountability and to represent their community. And while a commissioner may be doing a good job, the people I know would also do a fabulous job. And it seems to me that this government again and again underestimates the knowledge and the ability of people in our local communities. And that is not the Green Party vision. We do not believe that Wellington and people in this House have a better idea of the needs of local communities than the local communities themselves. So we will be, if this bill does pass, we will be putting in an SOP for there to be interim midterm elections, and we certainly will be listening very carefully to find the arguments about why a commission alongside a locally elected board is not possible. And I would also just like to re-echo some of the other concerns that have been raised in the House regarding the population-based funding model and its impact particularly on Southland, Otago and Dunedin, where we have remote to populations. That model does not seem to be working so well. And Otago and Dunedin in particular, separate from the remote needs, is one of our most prestigious medical schools. And the fact that Dunedin Hospital has lost accreditation in several areas for training is a real problem for us as a country. That medical school is critically important for us as a country, and we need to ensure that that knowledge that's based in Otago and that local oversight is there to be able to do credit to the importance of that institution and the health needs of those communities. So it is unfortunate that the Green Party is not able to support this bill.